Hello everybody, Joe Onit coming back in, going to be playing, or covering I should say, not playing, covering another Dawnless Days battle here. I've been quite busy covering the Total War Rome 2 tournament season, the Land of Sieges tournament season 2, but it is pretty much done, so I'm going to start covering some more Total Wars and modded Total Wars and everything again in between seasons. So yeah, I found this replay and it was sent over to me a little while back, and I definitely wanted to get into it, and as soon as I saw who was in this battle, I definitely wanted to cover it. So we do have a 2v2 here, and I'm going to say my catchphrase of welcome back to the Land of Sieges, even though this is a land battle. Welcome back to the Land of Sieges, everybody. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Make sure to hit the like button, drop comments, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that fun stuff. But we're going to get into this one here. So we do have a 2v2 land battle. We're going to take a look at this side first. We do have a Rohan being commanded by Dark Lord Ilim, I think. And he has 4 units of the Airling Retainers, 4 Airling Men-at-Arms. King Theodred is here. 2 units of the Household Knights, 2 retinue of the House Errol, and 1 unit of the Hemligers. And then his ally over here, we do have Gondor. And Gondor is being commanded by Wriggle 1. And he has 4 Gondor Sword Infantry, 4 Gondor Spear Militia, 2 Gondor Spear Infantry, 1 Pinnith Gillian Spearman, 1 Pellegrin Marine. His general is King Aragorn, so 2 kings on the field here today. 3 units of the Gondor Spear Cavalry, 1 unit of the Knights of the Silver Swan. So only 1 unit of range there for the men of good. Getting over onto the other side of the battlefield, first we will take a look here at Gundabad being commanded by Emperor Palpatine, and he has 2 units of Heavy Blades, 2 Berserkers, 2 Tomb Kings, 2 Warlords, 2 Red Citadel Guards, 2 units of the War Chiefs, 1 of those being his general, and 3 units of Gundabad Horgs. And then over here, his ally, we do have Rune being commanded by Baby Oil, wow. He has 3 units of the Varrig Axemen, 2 Rulik Warlords, 2 Bane of the Steppes, 1 of those being his general, 3 Varrig Riders, 3 Faradrim Rangers, and 2 units of the Varrig Bowmen. So a lot of ranged over on this side here for Rune, or Rurim, or whatever they're named now. But yeah, so we're going to get into this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoy it, and I'm going to use another thing here. Enough talk, more war. All right, guys. Battle lines getting a little bit closer here. Gondor sending up his unit, his 1 unit of the Pellegrin Marines over here, and they're starting to throw their javelins. Looks like they're going to toss into the Red Citadel Guard. Not really sure if that's a good thing to be firing at. That is a rather large shield to be throwing javelins at. Maybe throwing at this Gundabad Heavy Blade. That might not be a bad... Okay, we got a charge. Here we go. Red Citadel Guards charging in onto the Gondor Sword Infantry. More infantry over here. Actually, Rohan is kind of making a nice little wall right here, trying to block off anything coming over there from Rune. There we go. Gundabad Heavy Blades going to get a charge in onto the Pellegrin Marines, who did throw all of their javelins, but unfortunately, they only are walking away with 1 kill there. Pretty long battle line. All of the cavalry over on this. Oh, look at this line right here. Oh my god. Gondor Spear Cavalry all lined up. Silver Swan on one end. Aragorn's unit on the other. And it looks like we're about to get a charge here. Yep. Gondor Spear Infantry charging in. Oh, the cavalry kind of getting a little hung up on the spear, though. Not the cleanest of charges, unfortunately. But Aragorn's unit has definitely charged, yes. This side of the battlefield is absolutely exploding. Cavalry on one side, infantry in the middle. Craziness. Ooh, we got more infantry coming up here now. Oh, the Gondor Spear Militia now getting involved. Let's see what's going over here. Lines are getting closer and closer. Looks like... we got Cav chasing away. The Household Knights chasing away the Varrig Riders. Bane of the Steppes General and the other Bane of the Steppes making their way over here. Looks like we're going to have some cavalry engagement over here as well now. Still a lot of... Yeah, look at that. House Arrow Cavalry going to swing around. Looks like maybe he's going to try and get in here. The infantry has yet to collide, but okay, Bane of the Steppes now colliding with King Theodred. So both generals in their respective fights on their respective lines. Just kind of waiting for more infantry to... Oh, yep, there's infantry joining the fight. We have a unit of the Ehrlich men-at-arms have joined. The Bane of the Steppes general not looking well. He is getting shot also. The Hemlig is back there. Now let's get back down over on the other side. Oh, we already have a unit of the Gundabad wargs that have broken away. Does seem so far like the Gondor spear infantry line is holding to this point. Moving down the line here a little bit more, though. We're getting into the Tomb Raiders. Pressing the Berserkers are probably in melee now as well. The Berserkers over here. Did they charge down over here? Where are the Berserkers? They must have moved. Did he swing them all the way over here? No. Oh, I went right past... No, that's Tomb Raiders. That's Tomb Raiders. There's the Berserkers. Okay. I did go right past them. Berserkers up in here. Fight. Oh, they're taking on militia. Oh, that is not going to be a good fight. That is not going to go well. I mean, the Gondor spear infantry might have a better chance, but those militia units are not going to be able to stand up against the Berserkers for very long. Back over on the other side. Oh, Gundabad's general has died. Theodred still rumbling around. Oh, man, he had a chance. He had a huge chance at a charge right there onto these archers. Yeah, get those Varric bowmen. Get the... Oh, my God. That was a huge volley into the general's unit right there. There's Theodred. There he is right there. Fighting tough. Now their allies... Oh, my God. Both of the evil side's generals are dead. This is not a good look. Balance of power is still very much in their favor, though. But with both of their generals being dead, this is going to be a tough go. Aragorn's unit, oh my God, look at Gondor's cavalry, still looking extremely healthy. They need to start doing some hammer and anvils now. Get in here and help out this Gondor spear infantry, help out this Gondor sword infantry. Start rear charging right now. All of their... Oh, they're going after some the Gundabad Berserkers. Spear cavalry is going to charge in onto some Berserkers there. We have a Tomb Raider there as well. But here we go. Hammer and anvil coming in. Big, big charge. Knights of the Silver Swan. Aragorn's unit now charging into the back of this unit of Gundabad's Berserkers. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge. But look at this. All of the line from Rohan has broken. But, I mean, their infantry isn't always the greatest. Their cavalry is pretty wounded as well. Look at Theodred down to 16 men. Oh, boy. He's only got 48 kills. They do have another pretty strong unit of Household Knights there, though. Another unit of the retinue of House Errol making their way in. But Varric Riders going to chase them off. We do have a Varric Axeman right there, but it looks like they're not... oh, nope, he's getting shot. Again. Again, the Faradrim Rangers getting some shots in there. Let's get back down over onto the other side there. I'm still really interested. Aragorn's units, this cavalry here, still very, very strong. A lot of them left here. Silver Swan is really damaged now, though, but... yeah, Aragorn's unit is still very, very strong. Still has some Gondor Spear Cavalry there as well. 55 out of 75. These guys staying in melee for a prolonged period of time, though. Now that the Gundabad Warlords are getting over here, this cavalry is going to really start losing. But Spear Cavalry, again, going to come in with another big charge. Another big rear charge. Fortunately, they are charging into a spear unit, though. They are charging into Gundabad Warlords. See how we're looking back down over on the other end here. Does look like Rohan, for the most part, is going to be out of here. He does have another unit of the Men-at-Arms right there. Very healthy, 126 out of 140. But it looks like pretty much everything else here is weak and severely damaged. So I'm going to say that Rune won that side of the battlefield. Now we're getting back over onto the other side here. And, I mean, Aragorn is still very healthy. He still has some Gondor Spear Infantry there as well. A lot of cavalry. Oh, enemy general is dead. Rohan. Oh, Theodred has died. Theodred has died now. So it is down to King Aragorn and his Gondor cavalry now. See if they can get any more kills. 89 kills for Aragorn's unit. 113 for the Spear Cavalry there, 108 there, and this unit here with 102. So the Spear Cavalry is doing rather well. We still have a unit of Spear Infantry right there, currently taking on some of the Red Citadel Guards. But they have a lot of spears still over here. Yeah, there's still 4 units of spears over on this side. Still have the archers over here as well. They do still have a decent amount of ammo, too. 6 volleys there, 7 volleys there, 4 volleys there. This unit here was 10. 10 more volleys, and they still actually have a unit of Varric riders running around. So the cavalry advantage is not completely in the hands of Gondor just yet. But all right, looks like Gondor is going to kind of stay away from Gundabad now. We're going to take a little ride. We're going to hitch up with Aragorn here for the last little bit of this battle, see what he ends up doing. Oh, God. He's just going to sit here and get shot. You can see Aragorn right there, right in the front. Here he comes with the charge. He's going to charge on his way across the battlefield. Men around him dropping, and there goes Aragorn. Aragorn has been murdered. Looks like the final charge of Gondor. Getting into the archers at least. They might gain a couple of more kills, but yeah, that is for sure going to be the end of the fight. We got 19 seconds left. A desperate charge at the end there for Gondor. Rohan, unfortunately, being eliminated by Rune. And Gundabad doing a total amount of damage, a grand total of amount of damage to Gondor there. All right, let's take a look at the ending army compositions here. So the battle was sent in by Emperor Palpatine. I definitely appreciate Palpatine sending in replays. They're always really, really solid replays. I thought that was a really good fight. That was really brutal. That was a really brutal fight across the board there. His general, unfortunately, getting only 29 kills, but getting into the heavy blades there. 246, 108. Berserkers, 293, 226. Tomb Raiders, 214, 209. Warlords, 142. Getting into the Red Citadel Guards, 106, 116. The wards didn't do very well, and the other unit, the Gundabad War Chief, unfortunately. So none of his cavalry really did very well, but he was taking on Gondor cavalry, so it makes sense. Then we have Baby Oil playing as Rune. He ended up, his Bane of the Sept Channel, again, only 15 kills, so not a very good look there. The Varric Axeman, 134, 161, and 134. Runic Warlords, 139, 185. Getting into his archers, 102, 105 for the Faradrim Rangers. And his Varric Bowman top unit there was an 80. Cavalry here, again, Varric Riders not getting very many. Again, they were taking on Rohan cavalry, so, I mean, it's tough. It's a tough fight. Getting into taking a look at Rohan, though, start there, playing with Dark Lord Illim. I think Dark Lord Illim, maybe that's how you say his name. 48 for King Theodred before he ended up dying there. Moving down the line, the infantry did not do very well. A couple of units there, 59. We have an 89 with a spear there, though. And getting into his cavalry, household knights there with 68. And we do have a 94 with a retinue of House Errol. And then we have Gondor's cavalry, who I think they did a little bit better here, being commanded by Wriggle 1. Yeah, Aragorn, 117 before he gets shot down. Infantry just had a really, really, really tough go, pretty much for both armies against Rune and Gundabad. Getting into the cavalry, though, Gondor Spear Cavalry, 140, 147, 125, and the Knights of the Silver Swan walking away with 115 kills. But all right, guys, there you go. Fun, quick little battle here on Attila using the Dawnless Days mod. They are also using the multiplayer revamped mod. You can find that on the Steam Workshop. But that is where I'm going to leave it off here, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed. Remember to hit the like button, drop comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Always love covering this mod. If you guys have replays, feel free to drop them into the Dawnless Days Discord, which that link will be in the description below. Feel free to send them over to me in Discord as well. But that is going to be where I end off. So thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.